Palantir has become one of the most recognized names in artificial intelligence, particularly when it comes to software built for national defense and intelligence work. The reason for that reputation is simple. The company creates technology that governments and militaries depend on when there is no room for error and when every decision must be made with absolute precision and speed. Chief Executive Officer Alex Karp has pushed the company to fully embrace its artificial intelligence capabilities and integrate them into real-world military and government missions. Earlier this year, during an interview with Yahoo Finance, Karp proudly stated that Palantir is performing extremely well and that its artificial intelligence systems are now being deployed in meaningful, practical applications. His confidence has been matched by the stock market. Palantir stock has surged by triple digits this year, and this strong rally reflects investor faith in its technology, its growing partnerships with global governments, and the company's ability to transform complex data into mission-critical insights that can literally change the outcome of operations. Artificial intelligence has quickly become a central element in the global competition for technological and military dominance. In this environment, Palantir is positioning itself as more than just a government contractor. Its technology functions as part of the infrastructure that powers modern defense and public services. The company's ability to combine data integration, predictive analytics, and machine learning has made it indispensable to many government agencies. However, it is exactly this deep integration with public systems that has made Palantir's latest decision so surprising to investors. In a very unusual move, Palantir decided to withdraw from what could have been a multi-billion-pound government contract in the United Kingdom. This contract was tied to the government's plan to create a new digital identity program for citizens. Palantir walked away, turning down the chance to earn billions because of serious concerns regarding privacy, democratic control, and data security. According to a report by The Times, Palantir will not take part in this initiative even though the deal could have been one of its largest ever in the United Kingdom. Lewis Mosley, who leads Palantir's operations in the United Kingdom, explained that the proposal for a centralized digital identity system was undemocratic and risky. He warned that creating a mandatory digital identification tied to employment verification and stored on smartphones could expose personal data to misuse or government overreach. He also questioned whether such a system was necessary in the first place, pointing out that existing identification systems, such as passports and tax identification numbers, already work effectively and meet the needs of both citizens and institutions. Palantir confirmed that it would not bid on any contracts related to the United Kingdom's Digital Identity Initiative. The plan proposed by government ministers would require citizens to use digital identification for employment checks while personal details would be stored in a smartphone-based digital wallet. Ministers intended to move forward quickly, but the public's attitude toward the plan has changed dramatically. Recent surveys revealed that public approval has dropped sharply from 53% to 31%, while 45% of citizens now openly oppose the measure. This steep decline in support suggests that many people are increasingly worried about privacy and government surveillance. If Palantir had decided to pursue the contract, the financial rewards could have been enormous. Estimates indicate that the entire program would have cost between £1.2 billion and £2 billion, including all integration, verification, and cloud computing services. The United Kingdom government has already set aside roughly £14 billion each year for artificial intelligence development, attracting a large number of major global technology firms eager to participate. From an investor perspective, Palantir's decision to step away from this deal reveals a great deal about its long-term priorities. The company is making it clear that it will not chase every possible source of revenue, particularly when a contract carries serious political, legal, or ethical risks. Walking away from a multi-billion-pound opportunity demonstrates a commitment to responsible growth and an awareness that certain projects might harm its public image or raise regulatory scrutiny. This level of restraint is not common among fast-growing technology companies, and it can help strengthen investor trust over the long term. Despite this withdrawal, Palantir remains deeply involved in many of the United Kingdom's other technology initiatives. One of its most significant contracts is with the National Health Service, known as the Federated Data Platform. That agreement is worth approximately £330 million, and it is designed to help the National Health Service integrate and analyze vast amounts of medical data to improve patient outcomes and and streamline hospital management. This project has been much less controversial, and it highlights Palantir's ability to deliver technology that benefits the public while maintaining strong data governance. Even with the digital identity issue, Palantir's government business continues to show powerful growth. In Q2 of 2025, the company reported total revenue of $1 billion, representing a 48% increase year over year. Government-related revenue grew 49% to reach $553 million. In the United States alone, government revenue surged 53% to $426 million. These numbers indicate that Palantir's government partnerships are not only expanding, but also deepening, with more agencies depending on its artificial intelligence software to carry out their daily operations. Looking at the broader picture, Palantir's revenue structure is becoming stronger and more resilient. For the full year of 2024, the company generated $2.87 billion in total revenue, with government clients accounting for 55% of that total. United States revenue in Q4 of 2024 increased by 52% year over year, setting up an impressive foundation for its 2025 revenue forecast, which is expected to be between $4.1 billion and $4.2 billion. This steady growth pattern shows that Palantir's combination of government and commercial work is providing both stability and scalability. If we look back several years, we can see how this balance has evolved. In 2019, Palantir's commercial division began gaining momentum, bringing in $397 million in revenue compared to $345.5 million from its government segment. However, by 2020, that situation changed dramatically. Government sales increased to $610.2 million, while commercial sales grew to $482.5 million. The difference continued to widen over the following years. By 2022, Palantir's government business had reached $1.1 billion in revenue, while its commercial contracts totaled $834.4 million. This long-term growth has been fueled by multi-year agreements across defense, healthcare, and intelligence sectors. One of the most prominent examples is the United States Army Enterprise Service Agreement, which is valued at up to $10 billion over a 10-year period. This massive agreement consolidated a variety of separate software contracts into one unified framework, allowing the Army to use Palantir's technology across multiple functions. Executives at the company have emphasized that demand in the national security sector is scaling rapidly, driven by the accelerating adoption of artificial intelligence across defense systems. Palantir's role in the artificial intelligence landscape goes far beyond its financial results. The company has built a reputation as a reliable partner for governments that need advanced technology to process complex data quickly and securely. Whether it is used in defense, healthcare, or emergency response, Palantir's technology helps institutions make informed decisions under pressure. That reliability has made it one of the few companies trusted to handle sensitive data on such a large scale. At the same time, the company's refusal to participate in projects that raise ethical concerns sends a clear message about its corporate values. It shows that Palantir is trying to balance profitability with social responsibility, which could prove crucial as artificial intelligence becomes more deeply embedded in everyday life. This approach may also help protect the company from future controversies that could damage its long-term reputation. As artificial intelligence continues to shape global economies, Palantir stands in a unique position. It bridges the gap between advanced technology and practical government use, providing tools that support national defense, public health, and data-driven governance. The company's growth trajectory shows that demand for trustworthy artificial intelligence platforms is not slowing down. Instead, it is accelerating as more institutions realize that managing complex information effectively can determine success or failure in critical operations. Palantir's decision to walk away from the United Kingdom's digital identity program might appear like a missed financial opportunity, but in reality, it reflects a company thinking carefully about the bigger picture. By protecting its reputation and focusing on responsible innovation, Palantir could be setting itself up for even greater long-term success. Essentially, Palantir has solidified its reputation as a leading force in defense-grade artificial intelligence, providing governments and military organizations with critical decision-making software. Under Chief Executive Officer Alex Karp, the company has leaned heavily into real-world applications of artificial intelligence, which has helped its stock price climb by triple digits this year. Recently, Palantir made headlines by walking away from a multi-billion-pound United Kingdom government digital identity contract due to ethical concerns about democracy and data privacy, even though the deal could have been extremely profitable. Despite foregoing this opportunity, Palantir continues to thrive through other major government contracts, such as its $330 million billion-pound National Health Service federated data platform while maintaining strong growth in the United States. In Q2 of 2025, revenue surged 48% year-over-year to $1 billion, with government sales reaching $553 million. Palantir's long-term deals, including a $10 billion United States Army contract, show that the company's commitment to secure, responsible artificial intelligence is paying off as it cements its position at the center of the modern defense and technology landscape. For more stock news updates, remember to press the like button and subscribe. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.